Whoa, dude.
It got real serious. You hit that record button, and it was like, it's all vibes. That's all we gotta have.
It's like little baby, but it's just a baby. Baby, but I'm gonna let it grow. Yeah.
You hear me all
All
right?
right.
I think I figured these out.
Yeah, I got you good, bro. I hear you loud and clear.
Better than normal?
I don't know about better than normal. I think it's the exact same.
Awesome. But I probably look a little cooler.
Yeah, you look all official. You look all official.
Bang, bang.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Okay.
Well, welcome to Simba and the Blueprint Take on the Universe. That's Simba. I'm the Blueprint, and we're going to take on the universe today. Let's go over last episode. What did we talk about in last episode needs covered, Alex? Anything?
Um, I know I was followed up on watching the Monarch series. Um, New episode the fourth episode comes out on Fridays. Um, that little beep right there was my type 1 diabetic daughter's phone. So, if there's a lot of people hearing that, I'm like, whoa, I know that noise. Basically, it was pretty. I loving it, bro. I can't wait. There's like 3 times I've went back to it. And I'm like, new episode Friday. Like I kind of keep, you know what I mean? I'm ready for it. I'm all the way ready for it. I'm excited about it. I just like
All right.
I don't know
So
where they're gonna go.
that
Like
show is about a butterfly, right?
you're a piece of no. So it's the Godzilla Kong Apple Plus series that we talked about last time. But yeah,
That's
so
right. I
You got
honestly
Apple
didn't
Plus.
know the pre-ship meeting. My bad.
Yeah, so like it bounces around. It goes from like the past when they're kind of like in the god or when they're doing like the Kong Skull Island stuff, and then like it goes to the present day and like it goes through like whatever. And I love all those freaking movies. It was like Kong Skull Island, Godzilla versus Kong, Godzilla King of the Monsters. Like I'm into all of them. I don't think they're like the best movies in the world, but like they're entertaining as hell.
Righteous, righteous.
And then
Also, we had Marcus on last week. Shout out Marcus, thanks for being on. We
shout
also
out Marcus.
we decided to bring Marcus onto our BTS staff. He's going to help us behind the scenes. He might even come on the show every now and then, help us panel. Um,
Yeah,
couldn't be here
yeah.
today
So
though.
yeah,
I
we'll
was
shout out Marcus after last night, his Monday night. The Bengals went out and pulled out the win.
I was
There's
worried.
no quarterback, no problem. But you're gonna hear that a lot from me if you listen to this podcast a lot, because I always talk about how you're basically gonna hear me talk about how I don't think quarterbacks matter, and it's not
Bears
that they don't
fan.
matter at all. It's just that they all matter the same, and it's not. It's just I think O lines matter a lot. I'm like, you give that kid time to throw, and all of a sudden the backup just comes in and was like 24 for 28, like 300 yards. Like he was just killing it. So backups tend to do what the starters do. So
Bang bang.
I think if you put Downing on a little bum ass team, he'd go look like a
Bang
bum.
bang.
But put him on the Bengals, he's gonna look like a Bengal. So here we go. Let's go into our picks
Here we
from
go.
last week.
You want to get into the pick from last week? Go right ahead,
Yeah,
bro.
when I was just rattling off my winners and losers, we didn't do too well. My actual picks we did all right though. So that's good. Same game parlay. Quinn Haley Soriano, Dustin Solfus. We knew that fight was going to go to KO. It just didn't go our way. Basically, Dustin Solfus didn't want to die. That dude got hit in the face. That fight went exactly how I thought it was going to go, other than the fact that Dustin Solfus, that dude's got a hell of a chin. All there is to it. Rodolfo Bellato, he won after getting dusted and came back and won. And then we had Zach Reese on the 2-leg parlay against Cody Brundage. And if anyone was watching, Zach Reese got knocked unconscious by power slam. Dude lifted him up, slammed him on the ground, head knocked out. That happened twice in one night. However, our third parlay, Armand Sarukian, Jalen Turner, that one cashed for us. So we had if you were looking at odds, we would have came out down one right there. But then the rest of the week, Juventus, they hit for us. If you went into Brentford hit. I said to sniff out the 2-0 and the 3-0 because I thought they'd win by a lot. Neither one of those hit for me, but they did win 3-1. So I was correct. They would win by 2 goals there. Burnley hit for us. That was -120. They won 5-0. So Burnley cashed for us. We had the draw on Newcastle and Man United at +275. Newcastle went ahead and netted a late one there and stole that money from us. But that's not too big of a deal because that's a big plus money one. And our other draw did hit Sevilla and Villarreal. That 1-1 hit scared me because I'm a Villarreal fan. I thought we won it late, but they took it away from us on an offside, so we did cash that one. And then the house bet, Pacers versus Celtics. The whole game looking like it's gonna go my way, and then what's Will call him? Tyrese.
Can we talk about this?
Burton.
Burton.
My God, bro.
Burton. Great team. Great team.
I thought the Celtics had it, bro. The Celtics covered for me against the Sixers, but they were not going to cover against the Pacers. In fact, they were going to go ahead and get beat. So I was like, oh,
the Celtics weren't the only. Bro, but Marcus was covering for your ass last night because I was like, all right, Marcus. Like, first I sent him just the eyeballs emoji when the Pacers were about to win. And I'm like, all right, Marcus. So how you want to make Simba eat it? And he was like, I don't know, man. I think maybe we should see if Simba brings it up. You know, give him a chance. And I'm like,
it's a house bet.
So that's like L insurance
on it.
So like,
only reason I even put that into my bets is I'm like, what's the one? They have one mutual team together. It's the Pacers. They're playing my team. We have to bet on this. That was a hammer down pick. Shout out to the boys.
Yeah, bro, way to get me into it too because I was like, come on, Marcus. But Marcus is like, so Marcus kind of like. Marcus wanted me to go the route of the L insurance in case we face the Celtics again. They whoop our asses. Mm-hmm. I get the L insurance because I was a humble man in this one, but I couldn't hold it in, bro. Let's go, Pacers.
And what's bad is I sent Mark a video that was Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett.
You sent it to me too.
Heroes.
You sent it to me too, dude. That video was great.
I was like, the two greatest Celtics that I've ever watched play are sitting there like talking about how the Pacers are basically like underrated as F, and I'm like, oh no. Yeah.
Okay. So can you please introduce the little lady there?
She's an artist.
She is so cute. The audience is gonna want to know a name.
Yeah, this is little Mina.
And
Mina. She's basically she's gonna try to take over. Because that's what she is. No one taught her how to write, but she holds a pencil perfectly.
That's cool.
Crazy. Yeah, it's kind of cool. So then I don't think we had any more of our actual picks. No, everything else on here is just me betting like a degenerate. Had my Plymouth Argyle to win. Liverpool pulled off a crazy late one. I had the Steelers to win. They got smacked. Packers went ahead and beat the Chiefs. That was pretty wild.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. I mean, it's some crazy stuff. I don't have too many picks, so I'm gonna go right into my picks this week. All we have is soccer picks right now because we don't really have anything else coming up. But yeah, we got a draw between Brighton and Brentford. I think that's tomorrow, December 6th. 2:30 p.m. plus 285 on the draw right there. We've got another game tomorrow at 3:00. That's going to be at 3:00. That's Man City -140. Love that.
I would go ahead City.
Man City tied their last game or lost their last. Yeah, they had to draw their last game. I can't see them drawing again. I would even probably sniff the 2-0 and 3-0. Which is at plus 750 and plus 1200, which you're not going to get a lot on Man City. So you might jump into that while you can. And last but not least, I said last but not least, I got two more. We've got what is that called? La Liga. We've got a La Liga game between, it looks like Getafe and Valencia. We love the draw on that one again. Plus 190. You're going to hear me catch draws a lot because that's just what I love. And then last championship league, Coventry, Birmingham, negative 155. Go with Coventry on that. Coventry beat Plymouth recently. Plymouth is really good, and Birmingham is just ass. So plus negative 155 on that. That's all the picks we got this week. Other than Villarreal versus Maccabi Haifa or some stuff like that. It's in the Europa League Championship. I'm liking Villa to win by 2. You go 2-0, it's plus 475. I think they're like negative 200. So you gotta have to put some bread on that to win. But loving all those my picks. That's it.
I like them too.
I'm
I
done.
think you get a full sweep this week. You think you can get a full sweep this week?
I think most weeks I'll sweep. You know, most weeks I'll sweep. I'm a butler, bro. You just catch me just
the first sweep you get, I'm gonna take my shirt off. The first sweep you get, you heard it here first, everybody. You'll see full blueprint torso the day Simba sweeps his first pick. So you win money. You see fucking beautiful sculpted Adonis style torso. Everybody wins when you watch Simba and the blueprint, bro.
As hot as I am when I make these picks, bro, this is gonna turn into an OnlyFans. I'm just saying.
Let's go.
You're gonna be naked most of the time. Yep. Well, so that was about it. Not much that was say in the sports world.
Okay, yeah. Anything we want to cover on the Jags? The Bengals took on the Jags in Jacksonville last night.
Trevor Lawrence.
At the time of this recording.
Trevor Lawrence got banged up. Looks like an ankle sprain. I don't know if they're going to do any surgery or anything, but he'll be out for a little bit at least. If the college football committee was in charge of the NFL, that would mean that he's no longer allowed to play. Because, you know, because they just take, because that's, you know, a little Florida State joke there. Because I don't know. I don't get that with the college football thing, man. Florida State going undefeated and being like in a decent conference. What else do you have to do? Why even play the games? And someone was like, well, their quarterback got hurt. So if you're putting the best teams in there and their quarterback got hurt, they might not be one of the best teams anymore. And I'm like, why even play the damn game then? And I mean, and obviously I'm that guy that I think the backup quarterback always comes in, does the same thing. If we don't remember, Cardell Jones and those guys came in there, had to go and play like in the college football playoff, and they made the playoff, had a backup quarterback come in there, and the dude they won like 60-0, 40-0, whatever, as a backup quarterback, started his first game ever in the college football playoff, and just absolutely, they always do what the backup does what the starter does. So it's absolutely piss stupid to not let a team in the playoff because their quarterback got injured or something. It's just absolutely asinine. It's crazy.
I don't know much about college football, man. I can't really back you on.
I don't pay attention until now. And it's the college football playoff thing where they're like, what team's going in? And the only reason why Bubba Gumpino, the legend, puts up on his Twitter the night before the college football playoff, says, Alabama's plus money right now to make the college football playoff. LOL, laughing face. I immediately put like $100 on Alabama to make the playoff. And then the next day was like, oh my God, how? And I'm like, yeah, I know it's disappointing, but again, if you think it's all fixed, you should be making money on it, which is what I do.
Right. There you go. That should be our mission.
That's what I'm saying. We need to catch a live tweet where I can just sit there and send y'all picks. I made $150 on Plymouth Argyle. Liverpool I made money on, and I like those picks are just hot. I don't know I'm going to bet them, and they might be in the middle of the game. I might be like, hey, there's 10 minutes left in this game. These odds are dumb. Jump on it. So we'll have to get it live at some point. That's all I've got, really. I don't think there's anything else going on in sports other than maybe
dude on the Manning cast last night. Tua Tagovailoa, he was on there. Great show, by the way. He played Eric Clapton. Which one was it? Beautifully.
Here's something. I don't know that song, but it was great.
Fuck Mac Miller in Mac Miller's yearbook. That's his favorite song. The song that Tua played.
Shout out Mac.
He's
on the wall. He's on the wall.
On the wall, baby. All right. I got more.
Let's do
We're
it.
about 20 minutes in here. We're doing good. Right here, this is just the juice right here. This is juice time.
Please, the orange juice, baby. Like NBA 2K, whatever the hell that was.
Can we call it the juice time?
Yeah, so no one's trademarked that, I'm sure. I'm sure they have, but
OJ maybe. Juice time.
yeah, there's not much else.
All right, no. Let's talk
World.
fucking Otani watch. Fucking 2023. What's up,
Yeah,
Bob? What's
that
going on, Otani?
that dropped today. There was some news. Apparently, somewhere there was a rumor that went down that was some kind of real source because the Las Vegas odds on where Otani's going drastically went towards the Dodgers. And even the Cubs went from second all the way to third, dropped like pretty much out of the standings. Now the Jays are in there. But Otani came out himself and was like, hey, if anyone leaks the meetings, you're out of it. And like the Jays meeting got leaked immediately. So I would say they're out of it. And I would say the Angels are out of it. The Cubs are probably out of it because some new news came out today. Mina, sit down. And then yeah, that's basically it, bro. There's no one. The Giants, their meeting got leaked. So I mean that he's going.
It's so hard not to have a meeting leaked anymore. I feel like the Cubs are out of it because you and Mark in our podcast.
Cubs and Dodgers both
win.
So.
But Cubs front office, the Cubs FO caught wind of you and Mark's statements on episode 3 of our pod about Otani, and they're like, "We're out. We're out. Simba's out.
This is what
we're
you
out."
do. This is what you do. You show your hand. You kind of a little bit. You kind of like you act like you're gonna, and then fold. You just fold. You fold it. You go and you find him. You go get another one of him, which the version of him that we have is Cody Bellinger. So you just go get Bellinger. You go trade for Pete Alonso. You maybe trade for Tyler Glass now. Maybe go sign a couple relief pitchers and another starter. And then you know what I mean? You're done. Then your Christmas is complete. That's it. You just sing the whole thing like 12 Days of Christmas. In the middle order with Belly and Pete. Yeah. And I'm good.
In the middle order of Belly and Pete.
We can even call, dude, he already called the polar bear.
Yeah. A polar cub.
Bear. Come on, the nickname is already there.
Sorry there.
We need him.
We need the bear. It's already there. Put it on fucking obvious shirt.
Did you see season 2 of Halo is coming out in 2024? Which I was a little disappointed in season 1, but at the same time,
you and my buddy Jake are the only guys that were telling me about that show. But I was very interested.
I was a Halo. I'm a Halo psycho, bro. I almost got a Halo tattoo one time. I've made at one point, I had to go I had to get my first 3 paychecks at a real job. No, longer than that. Probably. I had to get my first 5 paychecks at a real job before I made more money than I made playing Halo as a kid. Because I won 2 tournaments. I was just obsessed with it, just the whole world of it, everything. I read books, they were the only books I ever read as a kid were Halo novels that they would have at the store that were canon lore. I didn't even know what canon was or anything at the time, but that's essentially what that shit was, you know what I mean? But that was the only thing I would read because it was the only thing that would scratch my interest, you know what I mean? Sit me down and do something. So I loved Halo.
Any chance to brag that you can read.
Dude, that was it, bro. I haven't read in a long time. The only other book I have is the Book of 5 Rings by Miyamoto Musashi. That's the tattoo that Joe Rogan has. And
okay, I knew I heard that.
It's the Japanese samurai that won.
He's in the Marvel universe, the Legend of the 12 or 5 Rings.
Yeah, he's a bad dude. He won a bunch of duels, then went and turned into a hermit, went into a cave and wrote that. So, and I haven't read a word of it, and I need to. So I'm not bragging on reading. Trust me. No, that's my wife. She reads all day, every day. But regardless, we were talking about that Halo series, and as disappointing as the first season was, I did see somebody talk about it online. They were like, look at the actual game and what happened. They're like, would that work good for a TV series? And I was like, that's a good point. So I can get why they changed it up a little bit. So
Yeah, and yeah, they had to do that for One Piece. I wasn't gonna talk about One Piece. I'm not gonna talk about One Piece, but they
hey,
had to
no,
do
it'd
that
be
for One
good though
Piece.
because I don't know anything about One Piece.
Well,
So
just in
if
the
you're
manga and the anime, they have so many fucking characters. The show spans so long that like it to fit to like make that entertaining in one season on Netflix, they had to like jam it down into like 7 or 8 characters.
so it's like they did a lot, and it's like they maybe yeah they tried to stretch a couple of movies into one.
Yeah, they took a lot of content and pushed it into season 1, but it works. It plays. It makes it good for live. It's good shit. If you wanted to get into One Piece, I recommend the live action. Thanks for the setup, Alex.
They just dropped some random news. The MLB draft. The Reds got the second pick in the draft. The Cubs got the 14th. But that news doesn't like matter for like
What?
3 years.
Hold up.
Yeah, MLB draft, they had like the lottery. So the Reds got
Yeah.
the second pick in the draft, the Cubs got the 14th pick in the draft. But
Man, I wish we had the fucking second.
that tends to like matter in a couple years. So it's baseball drafts.
Yeah,
It's,
I know.
yeah. Not exactly Connor Bedard coming in. So
Oh, we got Ian Happ pretty high. We got Kyle Schwarber pretty high. Number 4 was Kyle Schwarber.
yeah, we got some the Cubs have got some
Number
studs. A
2
lot of
was
it
KB.
from 2012 to like 2015, 16. They had a lot of studs up in there.
Dudley.
So yeah.
Actually, Addison Russell was a number 4 pick from the Athletics.
Yes, I mean Soler had to be high up there. There's a lot of there's a
Yeah.
rumor going around right now, Morel for Glass now, which I want to keep Morel. I think Morel could end up being a stud.
Yeah, he got piece of my heart. He's one of them guys.
Yeah, and I'm like, a lot of people are like, "Well, teach him to play first base," and I'm like, "Well, I'd rather just trade for Alonso." But at the same time, if you can't get Alonso, I could see that. Whatever.
Right.
But
I mean, change is good. Fuck it. Maybe he'll thrive somewhere else and we'll thrive and everybody thrives and everybody wins and we'll win.
if you're trading for a pitcher, though, don't trade your players that are good now. Trade like your prospects. Like, go for it. You know what I mean? Don't make a
That,
trade offer. Like,
yeah.
Major League, trade off some prospects.
You heard it here first, everybody. The Cubs are going to win it all 2024. All right. That's breaking. You want to wrap this one a little early today?
Yeah, no problem, man. We can do that. We'll wrap it up a little early today.
Right. That makes post easy on all blueprint. All right, brother. Well, bang, bang. We did the thing. And this has been another episode in the books. Y'all have a good one. Love ya.
Put some content for your ass.
Content.